Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This was a really cool video.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so I don't know if you guys seen this, but this was from NBA UK, in which they posted quick fire questions with Jeremy Sochan. And I have to say it was pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. I'm not gonna play any music because they play their own music, and it's just gonna it would just sound ugly. But let's go ahead and dive straight into it. And yeah, there's one thing in particular he actually says that we already knew, and I found that pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, yes, let's do it. I talk too much.
I mean, I think it's an honor. You know, there's so much history. I think it's crazy to be a part of it, and you know, having a legendary coach, you know, coaching me is great for me, and I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot.
You know, one thing about this, we don't really talk about it. We rarely talk about this, but I think even the lore, because some people make fun of the fact that Spurs fans, myself included, we often talk about our championships. Like, man, we are a 5-time championship franchise, and people are like, you haven't won one in years, which it hasn't been that long. But that's besides the point. Okay, I'm kind of building into that narrative. But anyways, but we often do that. We're like, look, we're a championship franchise. Like, a lot of these players, they want to come to the San Antonio Spurs. Well, when you come to the San Antonio Spurs, there's certain expectations, right? And I think that that's something that we don't need to necessarily take for granted. Because even what Jeremy Sochan just said here, he's like, oh yeah, basically, without saying it, coming to the San Antonio Spurs, there's a certain type of expectation, and he has certain expectations. And yeah, you have to be a Spur. Now, what's funny about this is if you try to put this in any other context, it doesn't really work. Maybe with the Warriors, that franchise, there's a certain type of expectation of excellence when you go there. Maybe even the Bucks now, there's a certain expectation, but most teams don't have that. If you think about like the Sacramento Kings, you think when a player gets drafted to the Sacramento Kings, they think about, oh yeah, I really have to withstand any type of punishment. I have to really be an outstanding citizen. No, you don't. And not necessarily. Like, it's the Kings. I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, it is. It's the Kings, bro. But when it comes to the Spurs, there's a certain type of expectation. So I think that that's something that's really good going forward. Even when Pop is gone, those banners are still up there, and there's going to be certain expectations that we need from you. So anyways, that's beside the point. Let's keep going.
I think my goals are to just learn and, you know, be consistent on the court and off the court, and, you know, just, you know, keep on improving, working hard, and just showing all my passion out there.
Yeah, that was cliche. We know, though.
To win championships, for sure.
Okay, quick, simple, sweet. Now, here's the thing. Here's the fun thing. We actually already knew this as well. If you guys don't recall, this is actually a video I did, and I had to take it from my video because I can't find the screenshot anymore. I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, so this is from Jeremy Sochan, in which he posted one day. The Spurs posted their 1999 championship, and he reposted it on his story, and he said, yep, one day. And he's talked about this quite a few times, that he does want a championship. So this is key when it comes to Sochan, because we already know. I'll be transparent. I'll be open. I don't necessarily know if Sochan. I think his ceiling is super high. I don't know if he'll necessarily become a superstar. Like, when I look at guys like Josh Primo, it's like, okay, he has so many things to his game till I can reasonably see that. Sochan, he seems more like a glue guy. And hopefully, you know, he can become a star, but he's more like a glue guy. He brings things together, and he does the intangibles, and he does whatever the coaching staff needs for him. If he needs to be the 6th man, he can do it. If you need him to guard the 5, he can do it. If you need him to guard the 1, he can do it. Very versatile player, and basically my second favorite player on the team. But with that being said, yeah, you need guys like that if you're going to win a championship. And it kind of shows his mentality going to the Spurs initially. Like, yeah, I just won a championship. That's the main thing. He didn't talk about I want Rookie of the Year. He didn't talk about I want MVP. All he's talked about is championships. So that's a really good sign going forward. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. Name your all-time European starting 5.
I would say Jokic, Luka, Drazen, Petrovic. Who else? Tony Parker.
Tony. He gonna see a lot of Tony, hopefully. Maybe.
Giannis. I could keep on going, but let's just keep it like that.
But yeah, anyways, that's basically all they did. It was just a minute long of them asking him quite a few questions. And the things that stood out to me is the fact that he does have certain expectations when coming to the San Antonio Spurs. He has expectations of being coached from a legendary coach, obviously. And then on top of it, he wants a championship. So this is just kind of reiterating some of the things that he's posted previously, and I don't think that he's full of it. Some people, post things on Instagram and Twitter, especially players, and they say, "Oh yeah, I want a championship. Ooh, I want this." And really, I mean, do you though? But it seems like every single interview that's been done with Jeremy Sochan, he alludes to a championship, or he alludes to what he wants in his career, and it always comes back to team. So that's a really good thing. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. If you guys want to support the channel, it's only $2 a month, Patreon, YouTube members. But yeah, until next time, man, I'll give it to you guys later. Deuces.